Swimming Pool International, the Swimming Pool Podcast.
Yes, a warm welcome to our International Swimming Pool Podcast. In front of me sits Angela Hermann, International Sales Manager at Benke Manufacturing in Germany.
And in front of me sits Michael Fisser, Export Manager at Fluvo Schmalenberger from Tübingen in Germany.
Today we are in Barcelona at the one of the more known international pool shows in Europe, the Piscina in Barcelona, and which is this year's topic is all about diving into innovation. And Angela, you actually live in Barcelona, don't you?
Yeah, and sometimes I don't dive into innovation, I dive into the ocean.
Yes, yes, that is so true. And well, we have been walking around here a bit, and one of the things that we notice is that it's very crowded. For me, more than I actually expected. And yeah, can you tell me a little bit? What are your impressions? Did you see? What did you see? What did you notice?
Yeah, I have to say, and we did talk both to some exhibitors, that it is actually quite really international fair here in Europe, and people are coming from other continents, and this is really good. Let's say for the place, also for Europe. What I noticed also that this year dive into innovation. Of course, I'm the design shiny lover again. So I did see there are in the swimming pool sector, since we were a little bit conservative over the years, no, that we go into design actually.
And could you name something what you noticed as a from a design point of view?
From a design point of view, that I saw like heat pumps. No, normally it's a box. No, but now it looks like it's smaller and it's looks more digital. The same as for pumps. Generally speaking, there are new designs. You even sometimes you are wondering if this should be in the kitchen or in the technical room. So yeah, there has been development into this kind of directions as well. So yeah, this is
Yes,
something.
yes. Well, and what I noticed, especially being having more a technical background rather than design as you do, is that I've seen a lot of innovative products in the sense what is happening to all of us in this world is this climate change. And you immediately see manufacturers in all kinds of products. Nowadays we see it in pools, but you could also see it for kitchen products or in cars and so on. It's all about reducing the CO2 levels, changing your footprint, energy saving, water consumption saving. And I've seen some really, really nice products in this field that products that are driven by solar energy, uh, higher efficiency motors, and it's really, really interesting for me as a technician. And that's why it's also called dive into innovation instead of diving in your pool. But I have to have a look around regarding the design topic you mentioned because I have less an eye for it compared to you. I just look at is it technically better, innovative rather than how it looks. And and you have been speaking to certain exhibitors. They are quite happy, I understand.
Yeah, and I also coming just back, we were talking about design, even about the valves, like for a valve of a filter. Now they have very, very nice products, new products, again with new design, and it's all more digital. No, you find. I think this is actually, when I think about it, a big step. No, when you're thinking back about an old pump or something, and now, yeah, it looks very clean in a way as well. Like, and yeah, we are talking, as you said, where I think most of the exhibitors have this topic about green, and we did talk to some of those as well, and they said this is really the topic of the year: how we can save water, how we can save energy. And I think the whole industry is working in this kind of direction, since there is also a new direction who is actually need to be fulfilled, as you mentioned. No, like for a refrigerator, you have that sometimes, that you can see what is the consumption and stuff. So yeah, the pool industry is also not
And
running behind.
and like with houses, you soon will have energy labels for pools and so on, and you start to notice what manufacturers are doing about this. So I would really say that buying a pool nowadays is a complete different approach than it was 10 years ago. 10 years it was all about as big as possible, as comfortable as possible across the whole year. Energy wouldn't play a role, water wouldn't play a role. And nowadays, also the homeowners are much more, how would I say, not cautious, but are much more aware of what they are doing. So, and you can see this at this show, and I'm very eager to see more, because it's only been a day for me, and I have not really the chance to look at every single innovation.
Yeah.
And yeah,
And as we are here in Barcelona, and water is actually a very, very big problem, because it doesn't rain. I don't remember really when it was raining. That also the water issue here, let's say in the south, and it's a very big topic. And then we have seen pools which are smaller, no, and you need a very good water treatment, and then you can actually leave your water so much longer in the pool when you have that good treatment and the right thing what you have to do, and just don't empty the pool every year, for example. No, you can easily have this water for 2 or 3 years in the pool if you treat it correctly.
right. Okay, so in the past, also in Spain, people would empty the pool in the winter and just throw out the water.
Yeah. And there's a lot
Ah,
of leakage, no? So I think here is a very big topic also to work on those kind of things, as we learned that liner, for example, might be a very good option, not to not have these leakages, no, that you really save water. And this year, for example, they were carrying water from the sea to the pool, no, because there was a restriction of taking water into the pool.
really?
Yeah.
Okay. One of the things I also learned, which was not very common in the past in the south, is to have a pool cover to prevent the water from evaporating into the air. Normally, you think in the north it's all about keeping the pool warm, and here it's about keeping the pool from prevent the pool from evaporating. So yeah, so this whole world is changing rapidly, and pools being on the one hand side a luxury item, it is also energy consumption that plays a big role. Um, so yes, I'm thrilled to walk further on the show, see some more products, and yes, we could, maybe we talk a little bit more later on if we have seen some more.
Yeah, let's
And
dive more into the show.
and yes, dive into the show. That's a good one.
Yeah.
So yes, as always, great seeing you again.
Likewise.
And let's go on in the show. And bye for now. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Michael.
You can write us with any comments or questions at mail@swimmingpool-podcast.com. Goodbye.
Danke.
Gracias.
Merci.
Sheshe.
Dankjewel.
Spasiba.
Swimming Pool International, the Swimming Pool Podcast.